Please like and subscribe to grow our channel. Top Trump official leaving White House in shocking resignation effective immediately. President Trump has been setting some records and making great accomplishments in his second year as President of the United States. It's very weird when someone leaves an administration that's doing well, but people have their different reasons for leaving. Some people leave because they find a new opportunity that has been granted thanks to being so successful in the White House. Some leave because they are not cut out for the job. Some might even leave because their commute is simply too tedious, and if they have family members at home, then it makes perfect sense to either move closer to the White House or to find a new job. Whatever someone's reasoning is for leaving is strictly their business. However, it does happen. People leave jobs at the White House like they would leave a job anywhere else. Except for the Supreme Court, where people like Ruth Bader Ginsburg is 3 days older than the entire planet and still trying to stay awake at the job. President Trump's team is about to be one person smaller as a possibly unexpected resignation comes to light. Even though there were rumors weeks ago that he might leave, they were just rumors, and those hold no merit in politics until they are proven to be true. Today seems to be that day when Trump's White House ethics lawyer will resign. His name is Stefan Parsentino, and there are already rumored issues with the possible resignation. Some people think he will resign today and be out by today, but others are saying he might stick it out and finish the summer. Isn't that basically the same thing, considering today is the 30th of August and summer is over shortly after, as students return to school just after Labor Day? Any school returning before Labor Day is doing it wrong, but that's unrelated to the issue of Parsentino's resignation. Upon further research, I have discovered that Parsentino's last day will be Friday, the 31st of August. The rumors on social media were basically correct, depending on how people worded it or think of their summer. He's staying until the end of the week, which many might consider the end of summer anyway. White House ethics lawyer Stefan Parsentino is leaving the Trump administration, a senior White House official told NBC News Thursday. His last day is Friday. Parsentino, who had been in charge of making sure White House officials complied with government ethics rules, had helped several White House officials deal with a number of ethics controversies, including a notorious March 2017 incident when Kellyanne Conway, a counselor to President Donald Trump, plugged the clothing line of Ivanka Trump on national television. Parsentino is just the latest lawyer to depart the Trump White House. A day earlier, Trump announced that White House counsel Don McGahn, who cooperated with special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia probe, would be leaving his job in the fall. Their departures add the growing exodus of administration officials who have left the White House, a record-setting turnover for a presidential administration. The Hill also added more information on the resignation of Parsentino. The White House's top ethics lawyer, Stefan Parsentino, is leaving the Trump administration on Friday, according to NBC News, weeks after his rumored departure was first reported. A senior White House official confirmed Parsentino's last day to the network late Thursday. Parsentino, the deputy White House counsel responsible for policing ethics for Trump officials, joined the administration in January 2017. He formerly served as an attorney to former Speaker Newt Gingrich, AGA. Politico reported last month that Parsentino was preparing to depart from the Trump administration, as his family lives in Georgia and he has been commuting. The Hill has reached out to the White House for comment. Parsentino has weathered a number of ethics scandals from top-level Trump officials regarding concerns about private flights, the improper spending of taxpayer dollars, and accusations of Hatch Act violations. Parsentino is the latest White House lawyer to leave the Trump administration. Trump abruptly announced on Twitter Wednesday that White House counsel Don McGahn would leave after Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh's expected confirmation. The Independent also covered this, stating, "The deputy White House counsel, Stefan Parsentino, is reportedly to step down today, just a day after it was announced the government's top lawyer would also leave his position. Don McGahn, the top-ranking White House counsel, will leave by the autumn," Mr. Trump announced on Twitter. The president said, "I have worked with Don for a long time and truly appreciate his service." Mr. Parsentino, who is responsible for overseeing ethics issues for Donald Trump's staff, was due to exit on Thursday, according to Bloomberg reporter Jennifer Jacobs. A Politico report from July also presaged Mr. Parsentino's departure, while the Washington Post reported he was due to step down on Friday. He told CNN's Don Lemon, "He has a nightmare client, possibly the worst client in the history of American ethics, President Trump. Look at the damage the president has done to the reputations and the careers and the freedom of the people around him."